One take one, coming, Mark.
I just want to tickle him a little. I just want to reach out and give him a little tickle on the back. Little armpit poke.
Are we going to welcome in Euphoria just real fast?
I feel like we are Euphoria.
Oh my God. The air's still on.
Oh, I thought it was freezing.
Should I be showing off my toes?
If you do, I will.
All right. Hello, you guys, and welcome to another episode of The Sip. I'm Ryland Adams, of course, joined by
Lizzie Gordon.
And thank you so much for tuning in to our Valentine's Day extravaganza.
It's an extravaganza!
Oh my gosh. Lizzie hit me up and was like, we have to have a Valentine's Day episode.
We do.
I'm not a planner, a header.
No, you're not.
And so I let Lizzie take the reins on our Valentine's Day outfits. And here I am. Here's the result. I honestly feel bad for everyone that's watching because my chest is
Baby, you were born that way.
very exposed. Thank you.
It's beautiful.
You'd be surprised at the amount of people that are very offended by my chest hair.
That's none of your business, though.
So, how are you doing today? Are you
good.
feeling very jazzed up?
I'm feeling jazzed up. I'm feeling like I need a mother haircut. I'm sick of this stragapoo.
Your green's almost gone, though. Did you do something yourself?
No, I've just been washing it. I am getting my hair done on Wednesday, so get ready for next week to have like an interesting new situation.
Are you getting like a bob or something?
I might get a lob.
I'm into that.
I love my lob.
I want to see the fierce cut, though. You know, like the dramatic.
I'm not a fierce cut girl.
Then I'm not very interested, honestly. I feel like it's going to look the same as it looks right now.
No, it's just not going to be green. It's going to be a lot more timid, a lot more mild.
Oh my gosh. Do you have Valentine's Day plans? Are you that kind of a person where you think ahead and you know what you're going to do?
And I blow it every year. And usually we just do something really chill, like we'll get on Birds and go to 7-Eleven and get a bunch of candy and then nap. But napping seems to like induce anxiety in me now, which is really awful. So I don't know. Maybe we'll go to the Krabby Crab. I do like to go I like to wild out on some cheap crab.
I've had quite the exciting morning.
Morning? This morning? Wait, but I wanted to know what your Valentine's Day plans were.
Oh, I mean, I don't have any yet. I'm like I'm a last minute planner. Like,
right.
I'm good under pressure for that kind of thing. I need to start planning my cute gift idea, though.
Yeah.
I guess I could like perform a show in this get up.
I gave up on the cute gift after we got these, and then I got Joe those Nikes, which, by the way, started a massive fucking riff in our relationship, those Nikes.
What?
You were there and you're acting like you don't remember him saying this, but before we went to the mall to get these pajamas, I like asked Joe, I was like, yo, what size shoe are you? Keep in mind, Joe has worn the same fucking pair of Nikes since I've known him, which is going on a decade. And he says, I'm 11 and a half. We go to the store, I get him the same fucking Nikes and an 11 and a half, and I bring him home and he goes, oh, this isn't my size.
And so you exploded?
Well, he was like, I don't wear an 11 and a half in this shoe. And in my mind, I'm like, well, what fucking shoe are you an 11 and a half in? Because I've only ever seen you in the one shoe.
I will come to his defense saying Nike has weird sizing. Like, I'm a size smaller in Nikes.
He was wearing the shoes that I bought him when we left to the mall when I asked what fucking size he was because he wears one pair of Nike shoes.
God forbid you had to go back to the mall where you told me is your sanctuary.
It's always my sanctuary upon arrival. And then when I'm leaving, it's like my fucking hell. We went back again this weekend and went to Hollister, though.
Oh my God, Lizzie. No, Lizzie sends me a photo from Hollister in these, like, I can't even describe what.
Right, that's my point. Like, is Hollister not a child's clothing store?
Well,
do a lot of adults shop at Hollister besides me? Probably not.
No.
And I go there for the sales prices. So we go to Hollister because Joe wanted to get these, like, jogger sort of, like, chino-style pants, which actually look really cute on him. And then I wanted to try something on too, so I just pick up a shirt blindly and I get in the dressing room. It's a shirt without a front. There's no front. This is children's clothing.
Yeah,
it
showing
just
your
ties.
stomach is on trend right now.
But it just ties over the titties. And I'm just like, not today. Did that hurt your ears?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm heated. I get high pitched when I get high heated.
I can't. This is a lot of mall talk, but it's very on trend with like Euphoria, like the TikTokers.
And that's problem.
I've never seen a TikTok dance of a girl that's not wearing what you were wearing.
Yeah, and that bothers me.
So then, when I was at the mall with Lizzie, she was talking about how much she loathes Lululemon. She hates the idea of it. And then 4 days later, she goes, "Joe got me Lulus," and I was like, you fucking hypocrite.
I mean, I think I hated the Lulus because I wasn't with the Lulus. It's the price tag though. Like honestly, $98 for a pair of leggings is psychotic.
And how much were these get-ups?
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, exactly. It's all for the fun. My heart fell through my ass this morning quite literally. I like was jolted awake because I don't check Twitter. Like I'm anti-Twitter because nothing good happens for my mental well-being when I visit the website.
Right.
It's off my phone. And I'm preparing for the show and I'm like going through Super Bowl moments and I click on like a link to what I thought was a Super Bowl commercial.
Uh-oh.
It takes me to fucking Twitter.
Uh-oh.
The worst place on planet Earth.
Yeah.
And I'm browsing the commercial and I look to the right and I'm fucking trending.
For what?
This is exactly the problem. Nothing good happens on Twitter. My heart sank.
What did you do?
Exactly. What the fuck did I do? I've been minding my own business, sitting in my own house, not doing anything, barely checking the internet at all.
Yeah.
And so like you can only assume it's for the worst thing ever.
What was it? The worst thing
I'm
ever?
scrolling. Well, if it was the worst thing ever, we probably wouldn't be recording this podcast right now. I'd be like crying and like deep breath. So I'm like trying to take myself off the ledge.
Yeah.
Trying to calm down my heartbeat because I'm like, I don't know what I did. And I'm scrolling and I'm trending because of an ass photo. And I was like,
what ass photo?
so confused.
This is
I'm
the
like
first time I've wished I knew how to work Twitter.
And I'm so glad, honestly, you don't know how to work Twitter. Like, that's my favorite thing about you.
Thank you.
And so I'm scrolling and it's like, oh, not Ryland Adams' ass on my timeline. But I think Twitter might have removed the photo because I couldn't find it. I'm like scrolling, like, what are they talking about? Did they hack my phone or something? Did somebody get access to my pre-sell OnlyFans pics that I've been stalking?
Oh my God.
They're calling it
And
hashtag bootygate.
No,
Oh
they're
my
not.
God! And apparently this was happening last night.
You have a hashtag trending.
This was this morning. So this was the aftermath. I don't know what it got to in the height of its trend because, like I said, I'm off Twitter. But then I Google it and I'm like, Ryland Adams ass photo. It's the fucking farting photo that's
baby.
never going to leave me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
But we knew that when you aired that.
no, I didn't. I think we've had this conversation.
I mean, I remember seeing that and thinking like, wow, that's bold.
Well, it was our anniversary photo. Shane was like,
Right.
happy anniversary. And
No,
it's
I
like
remember.
a slide. And
Yeah.
at the end, I'm in my farting pose because we all know I have gastrointestinal issues. And I've been meaning to go to a doctor, but with coronavirus, it's like, who wants to go anywhere?
Right.
And so I just suck it up and I get into my farting position multiple times a day. And Shane even said, like, in the caption,
suck it up and let it out.
My farting queen or something.
Yeah.
But the gays and the world apparently thought it
gays.
was like me getting ready to bottom
Right.
on the floor
Right.
on all fours on my anniversary. And I was like, if Twitter only knew that I have an actual nude out there and they're up
Yeah.
in arms about like a sidewards ass pic.
Did you have pants on in it though? I feel like you were pantsless.
They were like around my ankles. That's how I do it. Like, because the
you have
farts
to,
don't come out through the
You
underwear.
want no barrier.
No barrier. That's not how you get the stomach ache gone. If you have a stomach ache and it's urgent.
You really think your pants are holding your fart in your body?
Yes, you have to throw because it constricts the amount of width your ass can open.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm a
How
professional.
tight are your fucking pants?
I'm a professional at getting rid of my stomach aches.
I've always noticed that you're really good at those like yoga cat breathings too.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
good for you. I do the same thing in my bed.
So anyways, I was scrolling and I was like, thank God this is why I'm trending. But
That is
honestly,
so fucking funny.
kind of iconic that I was
would've-
trending on Super Bowl Sunday night.
Yeah, that's pretty hot
Like,
business.
I want to find
Bootygate.
They're thinking I leaked this photo.
I kind of love Bootygate.
But I looked into it further and like, it's not a photo that I
No,
leaked.
it's on the internet.
It's a public
But
photo
that-
that we posted.
Right, but that doesn't matter anymore because people can call things leaked if they want to call things leaked, and all of a sudden we all leaking.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, honestly, just Google Ryland Adams naked if you're that curious.
Like when you first said you were trending, I was like, is it because of the thin socks he wears?
socks I
Yeah,
wear.
our audience are tired of seeing your thin ass
What
socks.
are you talking about? You're the only one that monitors the comments, so
I gotta let you know, people want you to invest in some new socks, Daddy.
I do have some cute, dainty feet.
You do have some nice dainty
You
feet with
know.
like a high arch.
So what do you mean? They're mad?
There was a couple comments about people being irritated with how thin the bottom of your socks are.
I do remember those.
Yeah.
When I was editing that video, I was like, you can almost see through these socks.
Yeah, they're slutty.
I think they're women's socks,
You're
honestly,
showing too
which
much.
is why I got there.
Said the boy in pink PJs.
Okay, what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about some Super Bowl standouts from people who don't care.
Right, like
being
us.
I was like, I know it's a little bit of late news by the time we're actually recording. Whoa,
Yeah.
I feel dignified with
I
my
know,
legs
right? Like I don't
crossed.
even know how to like live my life right now.
So I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Did you have a good time?
I watch the Super Bowl and just sort of say things like sports, sports, sports.
But you were watching it because you're the men in your house.
They make me watch it.
Right.
And I'm glad it's over, but apparently like there's more sports coming and like the sports don't stop. It's just it's just a fucking revolving door of sports.
It never ends. And obviously I knew it was happening. So I texted Lizzie like the civilized person I am. And I said, let me know when the halftime show is 5 minutes out.
And then I said to Joe, let me know when the halftime show is 5 minutes out. Ryland needs to know.
And I was just thinking about how sad my life was because everyone's like having their like intimate coronavirus safe gatherings. And I like got on my couch with popcorn that I popped 2 days ago, like left over in a bag, sat there by myself. Like nobody was even like there.
You were alone?
With me. Yeah. But I watched the halftime show. I had fun.
I was trending, Bootygate, you know. Hashtag sad girl shit.
Typical Sunday. The one thing that did catch my eye via you was Elon Musk's commercial.
Yeah.
Sending motherfucking civilians to space. They have to donate in order to be able to have the opportunity. Meant? I think it's in partnership with St. Jude's.
I honestly didn't understand anything that I read about it.
Well, you sent me the commercial. I watched the commercial, was very confused. Then I Googled it, and you can make a donation to potentially jump on board Elon Musk's spaceship.
To space.
But my whole thing is like a regular person is not prepared to withstand that amount of G's.
They prep you.
For how long?
Probably weeks and weeks.
No, this is happening this fall, I believe.
Yeah, we're months out from the fall, you crazy bitch.
And what happened the last time we sent civilians up to Earth? I watched
nothing good, but I'm sick of you manifesting catastrophe, and I will not let you speak about the Challenger on this podcast in correlation with the SpaceX mission.
If I had any business trusting anyone with my life on my way to space, it would be Elon Musk.
Right, and also I feel like America needs to get behind something in a unified fucking front. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can get down with some space shit. Like that's the final frontier.
But if there's a tragedy as an ending, that's not very unifying.
Why do you have to go there, bitch?
I don't know. I just feel like in some of their test rounds, I felt like some things went wrong.
But things aren't going to go wrong. The whole world is watching, number one. Number two, if anything is off kilter, they're not going to do it. We've learned these lessons.
And I guess whoever is confident enough to do it knows the risk. Yeah. And it's something that they want to just stamp their name upon, which I have no business being anywhere close to.
Aren't we landing on Mars sometime soon?
I wouldn't know because Netflix canceled Away, so I have no fucking idea.
I'm talking about in real life, you beautiful baby. Brigitte, can you Google that? Can you Google? I think honestly, there's a Mars landing like this week or some shit.
I just don't know. Like, can't we let the extraterrestrial people come to us? Why do we need to go?
Extraterrestrial?
Fucking aliens, bitch.
I love you.
And okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna flat out say it.
No, don't say it.
I have an unpopular opinion. No, I'm pivoting. I'm sick of space.
Okay.
I want to go to my unpopular opinion, which is about the Super Bowl, which is I don't think I give a fuck about Super Bowl commercials. I just honestly can't find myself caring at all.
Oh.
It's like commercials are what I buy DVR to skip. Or pay Hulu Premium to skip.
Yeah.
And I get that they get the biggest stars in the world, but it's still like just not that interesting to me.
Yeah.
Did you have a standout commercial?
No.
No.
I didn't. Like, low key, like, I don't give a fuck either. Like, honestly, I like Super Bowl for the food, but this year, like, Joe didn't cook anything.
That's what I want. Normally, at least I'm at a civilized party. Yeah. I've been saying civilized. Yeah. Take a shot every time I say civilized this week. But normally,
it's noon and it's like, Wednesday. But it's quarantine, baby.
Aggressively shoved a cold bean and cheese burrito down my face.
Yeah, that was probably the most hectic thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God, we've been talking for 16 minutes.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Okay. Do you want to get to any other thing in the Super Bowl? Do you care about anything?
No.
The weekend was fun. I liked it.
Oh, you know what? I loved the weekend's performance. I know you didn't like it because it wasn't gay enough for you.
I didn't not like it. I think I prefer the aesthetics of like a woman changing a million times and seeing her boobs like jiggle in my face with the close up.
It's a weird thing for you to like specifically.
Well, no, I like a good titty moment.
But you wouldn't let me have my titties out on this podcast?
You can pull it down a little bit. I just didn't want to get demonetized up front. Okay, don't unbutton.
I'm not unbuttoning. I'm trying to. I want the people to know. Like, there's some lace happening under here.
I thought the weekend was great. I thought he was very well qualified. I thought the show was fun to watch. One part did make me very extremely nauseous.
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought it was extremely fun.
Did you use the word nauseous because I used the word nauseous?
Yeah, because I texted Lizzie and I said, I'm getting, what did I say?
Dizzy.
I'm dizzy. And she's like, well, I used a bigger word. I said nauseous, but do your own.
And now here he comes, trifling up on the sip set.
All right, let's get to today's first sponsor.
February 18th, there's a Mars landing.
February
Didn't wanna
18th, there's a
interrupt you.
Mars landing.
Fucking kidding me.
Bitch, I told you.
All right, today's episode is sponsored and supported by Function of Beauty, which I love so much. You know, I'm all about hair care right now, Elizabeth. I like that thick, voluminous hair, and Function of Beauty helps you get just that. They cater to your specific hair wants, goals, and needs. You jump online, you take a quick quiz, tell them all about what you're looking for, and there are over 54 trillion possibilities. Plus, you get to customize the bottle, the color, the fragrance. You get to write your name or whatever you're feeling on the bottle. So when it arrives, you get to feel so special because it will say like Ryland. And then your boyfriend or girlfriend knows that it's your shampoo, so back off. All of their products are vegan, cruelty-free, and they never use sulfates or parabens. It doesn't stop just at your hair because they also have products that you can customize for your body and your skin so you can be covered from head to toe. You can go to functionofbeauty.com/thesip to receive 20% off your first order off of anything, hair, body, skin, you name it. 20% off when you go to functionofbeauty.com/thesip. All right, baby girl, let's get into some hot topics. It's been the week of docu-series/menaries for me. I've been watching so many I can't even count, but I first wanted to recap and just talk about framing Britney Spears and the Free Britney movement. I know we both watched, and I said, don't talk to me, baby girl. Let's talk about it on the pod. So what are your initial thoughts? Where do you lie?
Motherfucking free Britney. Motherfucking apologize to Britney. How about take all that money you made on those paparazzi photos ruining this woman's lives and give it to fucking charity?
Okay,
How about that money you got from fucking selling that umbrella that she used to beat your car with and you give that to somebody who deserves it?
You're intermixing your angles here. The paparazzi exploiting her is one thing, and then her conservatorship is another.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that play into it, and every single person who has profited off the downfall of Britney needs to nut up and shut the fuck up.
It's not like the world has changed. It's evolved in a different way because celebrities aren't as famous because everyone's famous now. So the tabloids aren't the main source of information, nor are paparazzis. But I do think like the negativity and how people talk about one another is still
rampant.
Yeah.
I also think the conservatorship is shit. She's of sound mind enough to say, I would like somebody else to be in charge of my conservatorship.
Right.
She's in sound mind enough to know that she has to play by certain rules to get certain things. That is so fucked. As a young woman who survives on less than $1 million a year, I can go ahead and tell you that her dad doesn't need to make $1 million a year preserving his daughter's fucking banks.
Well, yeah.
And making choices for her.
That's very true.
Crazy.
What I do think is fascinating in a horrific way is the psychological effects that something like the paparazzi on her life had.
Yeah.
And because I do think at one point she liked it. She was leaving her house like 7 or 8 times a day.
Yeah,
when,
at
like,
one point it's a quid pro quo, but after she's right, you know what I mean? Like you become a mother, your protective instincts kick in. You don't want to raise your child in that circus.
No, and it's vile. And the way that they were following her, the headlines, and it's like, I understand these huge outlets that are making probably tens of millions of dollars a year running with these headlines have no interest to stop doing that.
No, because negativity sells.
That's going to break a person's psyche. And the only reason that I ever played devil's advocate at all is because her Instagram is like a little concerning to me.
It's alarming, yeah.
So
but then there's also like, again, I'm not a medical professional, but I do know that playing ball within your conservatorship so that you can have a relationship with your children means that you're probably going to go to certain lengths to see your kids, right?
Right.
Certain lengths might even mean taking medications that are being thrown down your throat. In that previous Britney documentary, she said things like, none of my doctors, none of my mental health care professionals are hearing me and listening to me and taking me into account. Yeah. They're making choices based off of an external situation that has nothing to do with where my mind and my body's at right now. And a lot of the things that she's doing are textbook symptoms of a person who's been on a specific medication for a long time. Yeah. And that's terrifying. That's some Gypsy Rose Blanchard shit. And like, this is not fucking cool.
I don't know how one is supposed to come back, because she was villainized in every aspect. Like if you watch the paparazzi videos, you're like, oh my gosh, if I was in her shoes, I would have done the same thing. I would have taken an umbrella to that paparazzo's car.
Oh, I would have been crazier.
Yet she's the one that's having this awful public meltdown. It's like, yeah, you would be too if there were 100 paparazzi following you every time you left your house.
If I'm trying to get into my baby daddy's house to get my fucking children and he's not opening the doors and I'm at a level fucking 10 heightened insecurity and someone knocks on my window and says, I just want to ask you a few questions right now. You best believe you're going to catch these fucking hands and it's not going to be cute.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's this trap of fame. Like I was also watching the Tiger Woods documentary and it was so crazy to see how the media and how fame ate him alive. And
I'm literally getting chills thinking about the shit that the media does to make a buck when they're literally trifling in humanity.
Yeah.
Like those are human beings that you're fucking with. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care what level of success you're at. If you are going to stalk somebody and blackmail them, that is fucking evil.
At the lengths that these outlets went to expose Tiger Woods to celebrate his downfall is disgusting.
Collecting that woman's tampon? Are you
insane?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What I thought was the most fascinating, though, as somebody that was close to Tiger for a lot of his life, was like the same people that were championing Tiger Woods and wanted him to succeed so much were the same people that jumped on his back with both feet and kept stomping, which are the same people that then cheered on him coming back 10 years later and winning. I think it was the Masters. Yeah. And it's so true. And what I feel like with fame and being a public figure, I think, and I'm not like famous, but what I think I've come to realize is that you can't control the perception of you. You can't control your narrative. No one's in control of how other people view you because as you walk through the world, it takes one person to get a story that's out
your
through
butt
the
is
roof.
trending on Super Bowl Sunday.
But I just mean, even like, and I saw over the weekend, Armie Hammer got dropped by WME.
Yeah.
His publicist that he pays a monthly fee, and publicists are expensive, dropped him. And I'm not like standing up for Armie Hammer, but what I'm saying is nobody's suing him. There's been no legal action. Nobody's come forward to say like he is indeed a cannibal. He like ate a person. And because of all of this bad press, because his image is no longer sellable, he's being thrown in the trash. And like, yeah, maybe he is a creep, and maybe something will come to light that further
damns him.
Yes, but like, the world we're living in right now, I just feel like the internet's eventually going to eat itself. We're going to see everyone just leaving.
How beautiful would that be, though?
I mean, it's going to happen.
Yeah, like, I think that would be a really great little plot twist.
At some point, people are going to just stop creating altogether. They're going to stop going on Instagram. They're going to stop going on Twitter because it's not fun to produce something for people to hate on. Like,
well, that's why Jenna Marbles left. Not because her content was being hated on, but because she felt so emotionally broken by the notion that her stuff, which she created lightheartedly, could hurt a mass amount of people. Yeah. So she didn't want to perpetuate hurt anymore.
But so many people don't. And it's like, even aside from that, like spending a month on a project you're so excited about, who wants to like go drop something promoting that when it's just going to be met with floods of
allegations
hate. Yeah. So I think it's very fascinating. I think it's very interesting what the machine of fame does, how little control you actually have over your public image. And I kind of I was
just going to say, it's like that South Park episode where like we build up these icons in our society literally so we can sacrifice them and bring them down. Mm-hmm. Because it's like the new order of gladiator battles, right? But the gladiator's not pitted against another gladiator. They're pitted against all of society.
Right.
And so we need to build these people up so that they can be big and beefy to get into the arena. And the second they get there, we're so psyched to watch them fall as hard as they fucking can in front of all of us.
Because it's entertaining.
And
what's great, and for me, like, this week I feel like a brand new girl. I like took some time for myself last week. I like went hiking. I met up with some friends. I like worked out. Like this morning I was running to Whitney Houston, just living my best life.
Whitney Houston's canceled. You can't.
She is?
I got you, bitch. I don't know.
I was like, oh my God.
And that's how fast the internet works.
Honestly, though. And even with like, I got inspired to like post a main channel video, and I left moments in where like my sister and I were fighting. And I was like, you know what? I'm sick of trying to like paint my own narrative. So like people are going to create assumptions about me no matter what I do. I might as well try to be at least a little bit entertaining or show real moments, because every family fights, everyone gets in tiffs, and like you get over it. Like, so I just figure, I guess I should lean into it.
Yeah.
Why not?
I also haven't laughed as hard as I laughed when Morgan ate shit.
You were there.
Yeah. I'm in the vlog.
I know. Lizzie also was celebrating her first mention. She like calls me and she's like,
we're on Insider.
oh God, which is a drama channel, which is like the drama channel version of publicity.
You heard me read the article. I wasn't even reading it. I just see like Lizzie Gordon and it's like, that's me.
And they also take like other drama channels as their credible sources.
Yeah.
So
I honestly don't even know what this one was about, but I just know that they mentioned Lizzie Gordon. And then later on they said Gordon said.
Do you have Google alerts on for yourself?
I don't know how to do that.
Me either. Everyone's always like, got Google alerts. I was like, I don't even know how to set that up if I wanted. Which I don't want.
I don't
Jesus
want it.
Christ. I'm running from the internet.
I Google my feet once a week, but that's about it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
Scene 1, take 2, common mark.
God. We took a break and I pissed all over these because they're so silky thin.
I pissed on mine too, but you can't tell because they're black. I really fucked you with the pink pair.
This is devastating.
Can you really see it?
Yeah, it's really... Here, do you want to... Great.
That's a big pee-pee stain.
I know, and I like tried to shake extra
Close
hard.
your legs.
Oh, sorry.
God.
So unladylike.
Holy shit. Like, actually, did you even pee outside the pants? Damn, dude.
All right. TikTok has announced that they're creating certain bans on stories that aren't valid or validated as true information. I thought like, snore fest. But then...
It's like, that's the end of TikTok, because all TikTok is one fake hoax after the other.
Yes, correct.
So like you're not allowed to post anything because like honestly like if you have to validate that it's a fact that you found this eyelash in your house and you're now cooking it into your husband's fucking grilled cheese, like it ain't facts, girl. And I was emotionally invested in that. Stop lying to me.
I'm torn. Well, I don't watch TikTok, so I don't actually really care. Goodbye, TikTok. If this is the end of TikTok, I won't miss you. But
you were so good at it though.
Well, I really only did it for a video and an experiment. I'm losing followers by the day.
Well, I don't care.
Generation Z hates me.
James and I were at home, like going through your old posts. He's like, he's really good at this though. And I was like, no, I know, it's annoying.
Thank you.
And James was like, why don't you post? And then I showed James the things I have posted. He's like, oh, I get it. You suck at this.
So now it is very interesting. And I think I was getting a little jealous when I was back in the day when I used to scroll on TikTok. I was like, these people are too creative. I'm like, but I didn't really understand it.
I'd love to see
like,
your
I
For
felt
You page
envy.
if you feel like they're too creative.
It's just like they're good at capturing your attention for a short amount of time, but then I feel like I've wasted my day, so I can't participate. But I guess now when you post, you have to be like, oh, this is valid information, or it's like grounded in some sort of truth. And then if it comes out that it's actually not, they can remove your post and then furthermore delete your whole account if you get like multiple strikes. So I just think it's going to be an interesting evolution. Obviously they had to do something because we're seeing like insane conspiracy theories become the truth, like Whitney Houston being canceled or Helen Keller being not blind or deaf.
That's not a TikTok fad. I made that up.
Okay,
just to
but
fuck
the
with
Helen
you.
Keller thing, like that's also
the Helen
fucked
Keller
up.
thing is crazy. That's some ableist shit. Like that is some nutso fucking.
All right. Today's episode is sponsored by Candid, which means you never have to be unhappy with your smile ever again. Candid is the clear, comfortable, removable, and practically invisible aligners to help straighten your teeth and love your smile. So many people are thrilled with their results. Cameron, he stated that Candid completely changed his life. He started going to the gym more, he started eating better, and felt better just because of his dental hygiene.
Wow.
His goal for getting his teeth fixed were for his wedding, and Candid got him wedding ready. So if you want to work with Candid, your treatment is prescribed and closely monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist. A lot of other companies use dentists, while Candid only works with orthodontists. You'll have the same quality of care you'd get from an in-office experience, all from the comfort of your own home. The average Candid treatment is just 6 months, but you're going to start seeing results way before them. Plus, it costs thousands less than traditional braces. So become your best you and start straightening your teeth today. Candid is offering everyone that watches our show $75 $75 off their Candid Starter Kit. Go to candidco.com/thesip and use code THESIP. Once again, that's candidco.com and use code THESIP at checkout to save $75. Let's get on to some Valentine's Day antics. I thought
God.
it would be really fun if we took our love language test.
Oh.
What? You act like you're surprised.
I am surprised. I thought we decided something else.
You literally chose this one.
Oh, then that's on me. I am excited for this then.
We literally went through the different potential ideas and you were
Right.
like, that's the one I want to do.
Okay.
And now you're like bummed out by the idea.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
I just like
so
I'm
much has happened
I'm
between
so
now and
close
then.
to replacing you. That
Oh
was
my
yesterday
God!
morning.
I make this
Which,
show.
obviously, well, I don't read comments, but Lizzie's up in arms this week saying everyone's mad at me for being the only one in the thumbnail.
We've already addressed this though. Like, I don't give a fuck about being in the thumbnails. I've been
This
thinking about
week-
taking it to my Instagram live, being like, yo, like, daddy makes this platform.
I
So
also
baby
don't-
girl can shine. Like, there is no Lizzie podcast.
I
There
guess-
is The Sip with Lizzie and Ryland.
I understand because from a promotional aspect and from what the public sees, it is 50-50. Like it's Ryland Adams and Lizzie Gordon.
Right.
And the show is 50-50. But what they don't see is like, I'm
I'm
actually...
a well cared for employee. Like straight up, I get to come, I get to play, I get coffee, I get praised, I get paid, I go home. Like,
But also,
you
like,
sit here for
this-
fucking 5 days, panicking, biting your nails, editing, like facilitating, doing all that jazz.
Yes, this was a show that I had created with a different company, and it was in pre-production for a very long time, and we hired Lizzie as talent on the show.
Because I'm very talented.
And so it very talented. Why she's sitting right here. And so like I understand what you mean, but also like Lizzie sees the thumbnails every week before they go live.
Yeah.
And she's always like, great, love it.
I
Let's
just
party.
like I don't even know why I see.
All right, let's take our love language
No, like I'm
test.
excited to see them. Like I don't want you to think that I'm not excited by it. I
Yeah.
am. I was excited. I was an insider. Like it's all very exciting and fun for me. I'm having a great
All right,
time.
whip out your phone, baby girl.
My phone.
Yeah, we're both going to take our own individual ones.
Oh,
I've
we do it
decided.
on our own?
Yes, because I didn't like the couple idea of it all because it was just like...
Wait, that was the part I was jazzed on.
No, because we need to know what we are individually.
Okay.
So why I thought this would be fun is because I don't know my love language. I know it's a big thing. Like I meet a lot of people and they're always like, what's your love language? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. Presents.
So yours might be gifts, acts of gifts. I don't
Yeah.
know. But I thought it would be interesting because maybe we can better understand what we're going to need to request from our partners for our Valentine's Day gifts this upcoming weekend. All right. So we're taking the official one that's based from the book. So this is a pretty lengthy quiz. So we're going to have to buzz through this.
Aight.
It's more meaningful to me when someone I love sends me a loving note, text, email for no reason, or I hug someone.
Well, both of those are of great value to me.
I kind of like the spontaneous message, like, oh, I'm thinking of you. But like a hug's a given, I feel like. Like when I see somebody I love, I'm going to hug them.
I'm going to hit hug
All right.
because I'm not a hugger.
Yeah, we don't hug.
No.
I don't hug my family.
I don't know
either.
that I've ever hugged you. We touch occasionally, but it always baffles my mind. Like
All right. It's more meaningful to me when I spend alone time with someone I love, just us.
Someone I love does something practical to help me out. Ooh, I like help.
I'm torn. I like both.
You guys spend so much time together.
I like a lot of couch time, yeah. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love. I'm complimented. I like to sit close.
I love being complimented. James told me he was proud of me this weekend, and I went on a press tour.
That's not even your boyfriend, but yes.
I know.
I like when I want attention and Shane's on the couch, I crawl up onto him like a cat and like curl up on his body in a circle.
I like to get violent with Joe. So, like, if he's trying to walk through the house, I will, with every fiber of my being, try to like take his belt off or like snatch his shoes. And then we get into like a physical altercation about it because he's so much bigger and stronger than me. But if I give it my whole will, I get tired. And then we call it a struggle. I like a little struggle.
Okay, it's more meaningful to me when I hear praise from someone I love. Someone I love gives me something that shows me they were. I really like when somebody shows effort. It doesn't have to be an expensive gift, but
Yeah.
like, oh, like I actually thought about you.
I'm going to go with I hear praise from someone I love. Nothing feels better than when like I make something and Joe's like, this is pretty great. Like, this is pretty sick. I'm like, you think so? You think so?
And then she sends the same thing to everyone in her phone and gets the same praise.
I need it.
Right. Reacts positively to something I've accomplished. Someone I love does something.
Oh, that they don't particularly enjoy. I don't need
I
someone
like
to
that.
suffer through.
I do. I like when Shane
when Shane
cleans
suffers?
up the dinner or does the dishes because I know he hates it. But when
Yeah.
he does it, I'm like, oh my God, he really wanted me to feel happy.
Sometimes Joe will try to make the bed, and it's like I can tell that Joe tried to make the bed because there's pillows under the blankets at the foot of the bed. But it's like he pulled the blankets back up, and I'm just like, you know what?
Nothing worse
This
than
works for
that.
me. Joe tried to clean up the living room the other day and he just folded the blankets all wrong. But no matter what, coming out and seeing that he had made the effort, I felt so psyched. I still refolded everything, but it was cute.
I'm complimented by someone I love on my appearance. Someone I love takes the time to listen to me and really understand. I like the appearance one.
I like to understand my feelings, but Joe's really good at like noticing everything I'm doing. Like
Complimenting your butt.
when Joe calls me thick, like the world stops. And I beam from the inside out. Someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired.
Yes, that is my oh.
Like last night, Joe could tell I was having anxiety attacks and was super stressed out. And he's like, I'll order whatever you want from Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, you don't even have to like the cheese curds. If you just want to try them, we can try them. So I tried the cheese curds. Don't like them. Oh,
God damn, we're
done.
finally done. Thank you, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Mine's quality time.
Mine's words of affirmation.
Yeah, so yeah, that seems right. That's why you go on a press tour to everyone you know. You like send the same picture to 15 people to get their reactions about how wonderful you are.
I don't know if it's about wonderful. Like,
Okay,
think about some of the content I'm putting into your guys' inbox.
But that makes sense for you,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's good.
Actions don't always speak louder than words. I just don't buy that. If this is your love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. That is true. Hearing the words I love you are important. Hearing the reasons behind that love sends your spirit skyward. Insults can leave you shattered and are not easily forgotten. Truth. Don't fucking cross me. You thrive on hearing kind and encouraging words that build you up. Okay, that's all, like literally all
Yeah,
true.
I think-
And since we're on this topic, I do want to take a moment to put on the record that this weekend, James told me how fucking proud he was of me and said that he wished I was his daughter.
Okay, kind of weird, but okay.
Kind of weird because I really just wish we were friends, but
All right. My primary love language is quality time. In quality time, nothing says I love you like full undivided attention. That is me. Like,
Right.
please pay all of your attention to me. Being there for this type of person is critical, but really being there with the TV off. Oh my God, that's so funny because I keep telling Shane, like, we need to have nightly talks where it's just you and I, where we have an hour where we just talk. And so like now he'll joke. He's like, do you want to have a talk? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what do you want to talk about? I'm like, anything and everything.
anything.
With the TV off, the fork and knife down, and all the chores and tasks on standby. It makes you feel truly special and loved. You deepen your connection with others through sharing time. Yeah, I think that's definitely true for me. It tells you your others. Physical touch is only 13%.
Oh, me too.
Wow. Let's screenshot these and send them to our lovers.
The last text messages I sent Joe were videos and pictures of Ryland's butt.
Oh. Kind of.
And this is
everything.
before I knew about Bootygate.
So last week we gave you our number and we got a bunch of different voicemails. So I thought we could listen to just a few. The first one
I'm
is...
scared.
I honestly am too because we asked them to commentate on things we had talked about in previous episodes. So I have no idea what we're getting into.
Woo!
Hi, this is Sarah. I'm calling from Southeast Missouri. Anyways, Ryland, guys, I had the greatest idea. Why don't you do like a theme that has dogs on it, like honey and cats? I don't know. Just do like animal shit. That would be so fucking cool. But yeah.
Animal
Totally.
shit.
Animal shit.
I love animal
We've been
shit.
talking about Lizzie has an Instagram famous dog, Mr. Bubs. Uno. I mean, my dogs though, they like think everyone's here to see them, so they would be
Yeah.
like uncontrolled. I guess the cats could come in here and we could pet the pussies on the pod.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I should have had the cats on this episode.
I fucking hate cats. I'm sorry.
Get out of here with
I
your
know.
cat hating
I think-
antics.
My throat closes up just talking about them.
They could make an appearance, a cameo.
Yeah, I
I'm
think,
literally though, like my allergies are always on fucking high alert leaving your house here on
right.
Monday.
It's different to be allergic.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I'm allergic and they're soul suckers.
I do.
It's true.
All right, for our second one of the day.
Hey, I just wanted to leave a message for Lizzie. First of all, I want to let you know that my aunt and my uncle quit cigarettes by getting hypnotized, so it is possible. And I also want to let you know that I'm addicted to cigarettes, and I'm right there with you, and I'm literally, I feel you every single time you talk about going through your nicotine withdrawals. And
Shit's real.
I also want to let you know that I'm a recovering addict myself, and so it's really great hearing from you and like seeing someone online who has similar struggles as me, and a lot of us out here. So if you feel like you don't have a purpose, that's just one right there. So love you guys, and hi Ryland. Love you too. Bye.
Oh, I love that. We do
Yeah.
recover, and we're great people.
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
think we're really fun too.
Yeah, I love you very much. More than most people in my life, actually.
Oh my God. Thank you. No, I mean, yeah, I'm praying this hypnotism works. If it doesn't, plan B. We got a plan B.
Well, and I'm honestly a little bit scared because, like, if you're going through, I don't know, with the hypnotism, are you still going to feel the withdrawal symptoms, or are you going to be so grossed out?
I mean, I asked that and I got kind of like a vague answer. He's like, if you do it right, no. And I was like, I'm not doing anything.
Because
here.
I'm kind of honestly scared of us recording podcasts.
I am too.
With
I
you
have to
withdrawing.
go. So today's Monday. It's my first session where they cut me off cigarettes entirely. And tomorrow I have to wake up at 8:30 a.m. and direct 8 fucking educational videos over Zoom. If I'm having a nicotine fit, these children are going to be scarred for life.
And I'm scared for myself too, honestly. Selfishly, I'm scared for myself.
You might be safe because it's like a full 7 days.
Right.
So I'm going to be like through the brunt of it.
All right, you guys. Well, if you want to comment on anything we talked about in today's show, hit us up. Leave us a voicemail at 747-217-2370. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
All right, you guys. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. I hope you loved our Valentine's Day special. We'll be back next week. And if you want to follow us on social media, we're at The Sip Official. We're also on there personally. We thank you so much for your love and continued support. And we will see you next week. Goodbye.
And that's The Sip.